Today, on this edition of Let's Explore This, we will be in Nye County, Nevada, specifically to discuss this building you see right here, the Nye County Courthouse. Though it has not served as a courthouse since 1996, the building is nonetheless significant for its historic association with the role of government and politics in Tonopah and in Nye County during the 20th century mining boom. Added to the National Register of Historic Places in the very early 1980s, the document for which will be used for the bulk of this episode, it is also noteworthy as the largest stone structure built in Tonopah. During the height of mining and economic development here in Nye County, not only financial power, but also political power had its center right here in Tonopah. In 1905, prominent mining businessman and then state senator for Nye County, Tasker L. Adi, introduced a bill in the Nevada legislature. That bill changed the county seat from Belmont right here to Tonopah. The bill passed easily with support from others, one of which was Ormsby County Senator Wills Brower, who also had significant financial interests in Tonopah. By the spring of 1905, the plans for a new courthouse, prepared by California-based architect J.C. Robertson, were accepted. The structure was to be built on Gold Hill, on land donated by the Tonopah Mining Company. Prominently situated between Upper Main and Florence Avenues, the impressive two-story stone structure was designed in a neo-colonial format. It was built by the Continental Construction Company, and the stonework was executed by local craftsman E. Burdick. Overall, it was completed in the fall of 1905, and by 1907, a two-story jail addition, also designed by Robertson, had been built. The building went on, continuing to serve as the center of county government, with substantial single-story additions to the sides and to the rear, added circa 1968. Let's delve a bit more into the architecture. So, this building, the former Nye County Courthouse, is a large stone and concrete block structure, all constructed at 3 different intervals. The original courthouse, dating to 1905, is a coursed ashlar stone 2-story building of symmetrical plan and massing. Overall, it measures 50 feet across by 60 feet deep. It is covered by a moderately pitched pyramidal roof surmounted by a central dome. The eaves are classically detailed, with molded cornices and denticulation. Both levels of the courthouse are penetrated by independently placed symmetrical window openings. These are round-arched on the first floor and segmental-arched on the second. At the main, or northwest facade, the entrance is articulated by a large compound arched portal that holds molded archivolts. In addition, built in 1907, does extend the length of the rear facade, as well as an additional 25 feet further to the southwest. This rectangular mass is also built of coursed ashlar with a hipped roof and detailing similar to that of the original building. 3 contemporary one-story additions, built circa 1968, do occur along both sidewalls and at the rear of the building. These are built of concrete block and are detailed in a similar manner with flat roofs and grouped vertical window openings. The interior detailing of the original courthouse, well, it has been modified. Still, the basic spatial arrangement of the interior is said to remain the same. Despite these additions, as well as the modifications to the interior, the architectural qualities of this well-crafted stone structure do remain to these present days in 2025. Overall, the building would serve as the courthouse until 1996. Now, today, parts of the building do not appear to be presently occupied. However, evidence does suggest that the building now houses one or more community organizations. And folks, keep in mind that things could have changed a bit in the interior. I mean, after all, the document does date back to the very early 1980s. And I can't really get inside. However, there is a lot more here in Tonopah to cover, as many of its buildings are listed separately on the National Register of Historic Places. So, which building will be covered next? Who knows? But in order to make that happen, yes, we do have to move on.